Libra, Illuminaughty Mystex. I'm back. You can go check out the Happy New Year video for some new stuff, fun surprises, some upcoming things, I guess, whatever. Yeah, go watch the video if you want to know what's up with the year, with me, with us, whatevs. So, anyways, I'm doing standard, the Thoth, like I always do. Okay. It feels good. I don't want to, my videos have been so long lately, and personally, I don't, when I watch the tarot videos, like, I watch a range. Sometimes I want a 9-minute video, sometimes I want a 56-minute long video, you know? It depends on the mood, so I like to try to keep it variety, but of course, the longer I wait, the longer they are. So, anyway, getting on a schedule, but you can go watch the New Year's video to find out more information about that. Okay, so, that feels pretty good, but okay. Libra, what's going on in the world of Libra? That seems good. That seems fine. We're just going to cut it there. Bottom of the deck, Four Cups, luxury, okay? Living your best life, truly. And this is standard demon stuff. We're talking about work. We're talking about finances. We're talking about wealth, money, all that kind of shit. Jobs, career, investments, business. That's too many. I'm not doing it. Sorry. That is bizarre. Third time's a charm. Whatever comes out this next time, I'm just going to do it, because that was like at least 5 twice, which is very weird, and I don't usually do that. Oh my god. Okay, so whatever. I'll do it. I said third time I would do it, and now I have more than I did the first 2 times. I'm a man of my word. What can I say? I won't let you down, okay? If the demons want to play, the demons want to play. There's nothing I can do to stop them. It's quick anyway. It's just, I feel like a lot of you are feeling maybe unsettled about your career. Maybe this year is a big year for you, and you need to know more about your money. But yeah, I was just gonna pretend like that didn't happen. I was making like the grudge noises. That was weird. We have to admit that was weird. If I edited my videos, I'd probably take that out. Maybe it meant something for you. Resolutions. New Year's resolutions. Everybody's getting one Halloween oracle this time around. And you got Cauldron. So, we'll talk about it. That's going to be your New Year's resolution. Anyway, hopefully no more weird sounds, and let's just start the reading. So up top we have the Princess of Swords. We don't mind that for Libra, because of course swords is air. Princess, yeah, it could use a little work, but you know, it just might indicate that you have a lot of work ahead of you. And of course, there is obviously a lot of work in some capacity ahead of you, or you wouldn't have 6 fucking demons sitting here waiting to speak. Okay? So, could be a little aggression. It's not completely out of control. It's mostly coming across as petty, maybe sharp tongue. Could just be you sort of getting back to your childhood, your child self, your childhood dreams, okay, that kind of childlike energy going on for you. It could be that. But let's just see what's going on with this pile of deck, okay? So we have the 3 of Cups, abundance, and to pair that, considering the 4 of Cups here, which is luxury, you're in a pretty good space. You're in a good place. You know, you have a healthy mindset. You're doing the things that you need to do. You're very abundant. You can get sort of what you want. Okay, you know how to do it. And it's flowing. It's still flowing. Okay, and then we have the Knight of Discs. So money. Okay, stability. You know, he's out in the fields. He's bringing it home. Okay, his family eats, bro. All right. So if that's you, awesome, good for you. Of course, the masculine is air, but whether it's a man or a woman doesn't matter. The disc, yeah, could be anything you value it. Big money vibes, okay? Could be a partner if that doesn't resonate with you necessarily. Maybe your abundance is them, okay? And then we have the Magician. So here's some of what I'm seeing, because the next card is the 8 of Cups. Oh, wow, yeah, that gets out of control really fast. So you're kind of doing well right now. Okay, you are. But at the same time, I don't want to say ungrateful, but at the same time, you're kind of looking for something else, kind of wanting something else. Because the Magician is the manifester, as above, so below, right? So even though you seem to be doing well, and if you're not necessarily taking care of yourself, your partner's taking care of you, and that's not a terrible place to be, you know? But you're kind of like looking for something new. And part of that newness is maybe you are making the money and you are working really hard, and you simply do not want to anymore. Right? So 8 of Cups, indolence, little laziness, you know, little giving up. Kind of like you're like ready to give up. You are willing it to happen. Okay, you doing less. But that just leads to 7 of Discs, which is a financial downfall, failure. Okay, that does not work out for you. That's just not going to work. Okay? I don't know what else to tell you there. You can't just give up on your life like that. You know, you're just not in the position to do it. And it's going to do you no favors. Okay? Then we have the Fool. So embarking on a new journey, no expectations, open arms, open minds, okay? And then 2 of Cups, love, right? So, you know, maybe switching it up entirely opens you up to new channels, gets you on that level, sets you in that vibration of love, true love, coming from within the soul love, not just this surface shit that Libra is notorious for, the charming, the friendly, the people-pleasing, not that kind of love, okay? Not that, oh, I love you, I love that, I love this, I love my, you know, none of that, just like real, like, okay, well, I didn't like what I have, and I ended up, right, picky, stabby, picky, pokey, here, okay, didn't like what you had, wanted something else, that didn't work out either, and now you're like, fuck it, I don't know, I'm just gonna accept everything as it is. Okay, you're slowly going down in Cups, but that's not necessarily a bad thing, right? Luxury, abundance, love. That's not a terrible journey to go on, right? but it is a journey. Okay? Prince of Cups could end with a kid. Could be a son that you already have, especially if he's a water sign. Could be your mindset. You know, realizing that you once were living in luxury, realizing you once were abundant, but you let it go. You spilled the cup. Okay? This is not a I drink your milkshake kind of thing. You drank your own milkshake. There was no straw, you know? You drank it. And now you're like, okay, nothing wrong with starting over. Nothing wrong with beginning again. Nothing wrong with a little recalibration, okay? Five of Wands, strife. Okay, so maybe kid is kind of boring or something. Maybe you're getting impatient, right? Whatever it is, if you stick to it, make it through it, this love that you find when you finally decide, when you hit rock bottom, that love that comes in, be it that frequency or if it's another person, that bond is going to continue to deepen and it's going to get stronger and stronger. Okay, so you have the universal hexagram, the divine feminine, the divine masculine coming together in divine union here. So it looks good. It's like maybe not necessarily what you envisioned for yourself, but at the same time, you know that you have to stay open to it because of what has already happened, because you dropped the ball, because you spilled the cup. Okay, so if you want to keep that love, you have to keep going, and you know this, you know you have to just accept it. Truce, Four of Swords, no more conflict, no getting out of that energy, getting back into this energy kind of thing, you know, wading the water. But yeah, like, swords in. Let's work together. Let's build this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Nine of Wands, strength. Okay, so with strength comes resilience. It's a lot more work than you wanted to take on, but here you are taking it on anyways. And the universe, it's all going to work out for your highest good here, okay? Like, no doubt about that. It's going to work out. It's not that you've ruined anything. It's not like your life is totally over, and it's not a sense of chaos or destruction as much as it is just starting over. I did say rock bottom, but that's mostly financial. You know, could be like, yeah, you're doing a job that's making a lot of money, and then you're like, well, I want to quit my job, and then it's like you're not making any money, and it's like, oh, fuck, and now what am I going to do? I'm going to let the universe take control, and that's maybe your best move. You might have to just go through that and take that lesson, or take that L, really. Take the L if it's a lesson or a loss, you know. It'll all work out. There's no doubt there, okay? It just seems like, not that you don't know what you want, it's that you keep changing your mind. And the funny thing is, Libras are very set. Once they make up their mind, they have made up their mind, you know? So it's very uncanny just to see that you're kind of changing it back and forth last minute type thing. That's very unusual for Libra, but maybe it's time to relinquish control a little bit, right? You don't need to take charge in every situation. Sometimes you gotta just let things happen. So let it happen, okay? We have the Ten of Wands, oppression, and then a face down card, and then the Queen of Cups, and then another face down card. So here's what I'm gonna say is there might be something going on with somebody's mother here, especially if your mother is a water sign. The Queen of Cups often does represent a motherly figure. If you are a mother, it could easily be you, so just apply it how it fits to your situation. It doesn't necessarily have to be relevant to this, but there is some connection with like a lot of stress, dealing with some mental health, things of that nature here with this Ten of Wands, but also I'm sort of guessing in relation to your mother, a motherly figure, or a situation that feels like mothering, okay? So what's coming in between, right? So whoever it is, the Ten of Wands being oppression is basically being maxed out emotionally, right? And then the Queen of Cups is a nurturer. She's very compassionate. She is willing to help always and can fill your cup when it is empty kind of person. So what is standing between these two energies? What is causing the block, if you will, or what's going to help you progress towards the Queen of Cups is the Queen of Wands. So double queens. Could be two women, could be two feminine signs in a relationship, but air is masculine, so that doesn't necessarily apply to you. I'm guessing mother and daughter, two mothers, maybe a mother and a daughter who is a mother, maybe having to take charge in a situation that you normally wouldn't take charge in, okay, but it's fire and water. Very interesting stuff, okay? So she is the passionate one, but she's the compassionate one, okay? So she's the spark that ignites the flame, but she carries it along its way, right? So it's going to be about working together to get a handle on this, all right? So it's going to be about someone who understands, but someone who you might need to help. There might need to be some help, you know? Strengthen female bonds, okay? You might even have like two moms or something. Mom and a stepmom, two moms, whatever. Sensing a little bit of that. And then what's this? Two of discs change. Okay, so maybe some kind of, I don't want to say divorce because it's sort of out of order to be in divorce, but it could be like a divorce. It could be even like this one is the one dealing with the mental health stuff and this one is ready for a change kind of thing. It could even be two, you're balancing scales. Like part of you is like, I need my spark back. This is out of control. Like I can't handle this anymore. I got to take charge and do something. The other one is like ready to let go and change, make the change, be the difference, you know, that kind of thing. But yeah, if any of that resonated, there you go. Two face down cards over here. What are they? The Three of Discs and the Eight of Swords, and it's midnight, the hour of creation, or whatever the fuck this card says. Three of Discs is very balanced. It could be like if there's three people in your family. It could be three jobs. It could be your wealth boiled down to three major points. Home, car, job kind of thing. Whatever it is, it's very well balanced. It's very stable, you know. We love a triangle, right? But then Eight of Swords. So something coming along to disrupt that. Interference. Something that's going to sort of flip the table. Okay? So what looks stable now may not stay stable. And I think that might be what you're struggling with, is that you're kind of wanting to jump ship before it happens, but if you jump ship before you're ready, it's going to cause just as many problems. So I'm going to bust through these demons pretty quickly because there's so many of them and I've got another reading to do. But we're starting with Beelzebub. He's the guy, the flies on the walls, his eyes are the flies kind of thing, right? This is all going to be work, money, career, finances, wealth, etc. Okay? Starting with Beelzebub. Beware of the line between curiosity and nosiness. Stop asking so many questions. Stop prying your coworkers. Stop bothering your bosses. People are going to catch on to your shit. And also, it ain't none of your motherfucking business, okay? Stay out of it. If nobody's telling you, you don't need to know, period. Alright, viewer. Focus on science, especially medicine and dietary concerns. Okay, maybe nutrition is your field. Maybe food is your field. Maybe you're considering getting your PhD or something. You know, getting your doctorate. You know, focus on science, especially medicine and dietary concerns. It also could be something like your diet is making you unmotivated to do your work, and that's like causing your laziness. You know, it happens to me all the time. Yeah, so that's pretty specific, but kind of cool. Ipes? Don't know. Focus on long-term strategy and quick thinking when plans change. I'm telling you right now, your plans are gonna change. a lot of things are going to just kind of come out of the woodworks almost, but you got to be able to recover. Quick thinking. And you need to start planning now. You need to start planning for emergencies, plan for unseen events, plan for, I don't want to say worst case scenario, because you don't want to become paranoid and be too much of a prepper, but you still need to be prepared. So you have to figure out the line there, but also, yeah, you have to be ready. You have to know what you would do in every scenario. Okay. We got Nick Carr. Focus on taking necessary precautions and respecting powerful outside influences. That is exactly what we're just talking about. Prepping, precaution, because things are going to happen, and it's not going to be things that you do. It's going to be things beyond your control. It's going to come as an interference. It's not going to come from you. It's going to come from the world around you, okay? So I'm just saying, you need to be prepared. This is 2 in a row saying that you need to be prepared by taking these precautions. And again, with the nosiness, not prying your bosses for information, because you need to respect the fact that they are above you and they don't need to tell you anything at the end of the day. All right, proofless. I put them in alphabetical order. They didn't come out in alphabetical order. Hopefully I got that order right. All right. Beware of individuals who spread gossip and discord for the sake of drama and divisiveness. Distance yourself from those individuals and do not be dragged in. This is all coming full circle for you, Libra. You gotta be very careful at work, because honestly, the wrong information could be what pushes you to like quit a job, or, you know, it might be why you're kind of being kind of nosy because you're hearing shit around the office or whatever, and you're kind of like trying to get to the bottom of it, decide what's true and what isn't. Assume it's all false until proven otherwise. You don't need to pry to get proof, okay? The truth will always reveal itself. Nothing stays in the dark forever. So, ribosol. Beware of excluding emotions for the pursuit of logic or genius. Take care not to invest so much in learning as to become cruel and unfeeling. Okay, so that seems a little contradictory, because the whole thing was focusing on science and medicine. If you are, or dietary, if you are going into one of these fields that are a bit more serious, don't kind of like freak yourself out of living, in a sense. You know, you don't want to, you know, or if you're in healthcare or something, you're like, oh my god, these germs. Whatever. You don't want to get to that point either. Beware of excluding emotions for the pursuit of logic or genius. Take care not to invest so much in learning as to become cruel and unfeeling. So if you are working and you start school or something, and, you know, it doesn't, I understand wanting to be bitchy, but it doesn't give you the excuse to be bitchy. So figure out how you're going to stay balanced through that. Keep a time for meditation open, time to yourself, time to decompress, time to relax, etc. Okay? It's just going to be necessary. Alright, and then for your New Year's resolution, we have Cauldron, Synergy, and Healing. Okay, so your New Year's resolution, 1, more potions. Okay, more maybe even home-cooked meals. Okay, but synergy and healing. So it's really going to be about coming together, working with others for everyone's benefit, especially your own personal healing, okay? Your own health. Again, with the dietary concerns, health is going to be really important, all right? So those are your resolutions this year, is to more home-cooked meals, more potions, working together with others, and self-healing. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Libra. I hope you enjoyed it and will join me again for the next one. All right, thanks so much.